There for life. I'm on West for life, nigga. This a blood oath. Hey, yo, Madara. Here go a class for you, my nigga. 140 for the rebel. The world turned its back on me. I'm a crippling. We got soldiers, he got soldiers, but I got different ones. Ain't no way out, I tell you once. Don't pray for nothing, send a curse. We can't forgive what's forbidden. Remain in them trenches. Trust in the Lord, but please forgive me for the times that I didn't. If rank is given, have your respect to your apprentice. Be about your business. This loyalty's a death sentence. Look, trying to pick up with a blind fail. They said there'll be many mansions. I'm just grinding for my time share. Them devils ain't playing fair. They hunt you like Van Pelt, but ain't no getting out the game like Jumanji. You take that oath, it's a Dundee. They try to deal death to a priest. You won't make it out in one piece, so you can stand. Just make sure you got the heart. Say your name 3 times, then it's death do us part. Look, so how you feel about this truth I done shown you? This ain't the life you think, little nigga. I should want. Even your own people go disown. And the Lord said they hate you for my name, so you better keep it on. Ain't no more guessing, ain't no more questions. Make sure my election till I'm tucked away like George Jetson. Murder for capital, now it's murder at the Capitol. The world in amazement, we like fuck 'em, raise it, raise it. I pity those watching life as it go by. Be giving mercy in this life, I don't know why. In pump smoke, never tried to. The dead at home, my brother be the dead, it's all I don't. Either fold or salute, my nigga. Salute, my nigga. They like, how you stay focused? I told them I'm motivated cause of you, my nigga. Brotherhoods and weapons, still got weapons on the scene. And I never do my niggas like Bishop did Raheem. Never mind in all beliefs, they under anesthesia. Shorty say she need me, said she wanna let that love go. Told I let that love grow. But if I bring you to my bed, that's a blood oath. You know what it is, man. So, how you feel about this truth I done shown? This ain't the life you think, little nigga. I should want. Even your own people go disown. And the Lord said they hate you for my name, so you better keep it on. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, clap it up. You know what I'm saying? This is the Tuesday night Brotherhood class. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? To my right, we got Priest and Officer Tapazard, man. I'm Priest Abun Zion, and we got the troop in the building, man. Kagaza. You understand? And we gonna do it big tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? we gonna let y'all know who the kingdom is for. You understand? Christ died for the kingdom for Israel, not for everybody else. You understand? The Christian church tell you that everybody is welcome to heaven, but that's not true. Everybody's welcome to the kingdom of heaven, but it's not true. You understand? The kingdom is for Israel only. If you're black, so-called black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are promised the kingdom.
That's right.
You understand? Let's look at the definition of kingdom, though. You got that out?
Come.
Let's get that. You know what I'm saying? You got it? Go ahead.
Kingdom. A realm associated with or regarded as being under the control of a particular person or thing.
Right. So the kingdom, who's supposed to rule the kingdom next? Christ, right? Christ supposed to rule the kingdom. He's supposed to rule the next kingdom to come, right? So let's get Matthew 15 and 24, man. Because he's supposed to rule a particular people, not everybody. You understand? And that's the thing with the Christian church. They think Christ died for everybody, but he really didn't, man. It's all over the Bible that Christ didn't die for everybody. Christ came from one seed and from David. You know what I'm saying? And that's his people. You got that out?
Come.
Let's get it.
Book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 25. Or 24, it's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
For everybody.
I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Right. He only came for the lost sheep of Israel. You know what I'm saying? And so if you wanna go into who is Israel, look at that word lost. Who the only people on this earth is lost?
That's right.
You understand? We on black, Hispanic, Native Americans, all the lost people, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't have no foundation. We don't know what the hell we doing on this earth, man. Only thing we know is that we learn from the so-called oppressor, the white man, Isupk. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing we know. We are the lost sheep of Israel. And Christ only died for that, meaning that he will be the king of Israel.
Right.
If you do not fit the curses of Israel, you're a so-called white man, so-called Arab, so-called East Indian, so-called Asian man, woman, you're not welcome in the kingdom. You're not part of the congregation, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got something to say up?
No, Salakia. No, just to say that Christ is going to rule over the entire earth.
Right.
He's the ruler of. He was the Lord, who the Lord has chosen to rule over the entire earth.
Right.
But the people who he has chosen to rule with him are blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And as the mighty priest is saying, that's who the kingdom is for. Right. And and that's why it's important that we show brotherhood to each other, because
that's right.
That's a very important part and aspect to us coming into rulership is our brotherhood. Right. It's the way that we deal with each other. It's the protocols or the procedures that Christ left, the example that he left for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians on how we deal with each other to bond and cement our love, you know what I'm saying, according to the laws of God, man. Right. You understand? Because the love we talking about is not it's not dealing with emotions, right, or a feeling. It's dealing with obedience. Right. You understand? It's dealing with you know what I'm saying, discipline. You understand? So what the brother's bringing out is very, very heavy, man. You know what I'm saying? Christ establishing this kingdom is built and based on brotherhood.
Damn right. Give it up for that mighty priest, man. That was heavy you broke down, man. You know what I'm saying? It's so heavy you bringing out, though, priest, man, because Christ, that's all he's about, brotherhood. Damn you know right. what I'm saying? This is the reason why he died, because he helped show the ultimate brotherhood. Damn right. You know what I'm saying? For people who did not know what he was trying to do for his people. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I mean? So we can go ahead and break it down though, like with the kingdom to what Israel is. Israel is, you know what I'm saying? So let me get John 1:45, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna break it down to Christ. Yeah, we say Christ is Israel, right? But these Christians, they say Christ if he's God as well. You know what I'm saying? So they trying to say he's not from no tribe. He's traveled every tribe. He's the head of every tribe. But that's not true, because he does come from a tribe. You got that out? It's 1:45. John, St. John 1:45. Yeah. Yeah.
This book of John, chapter 1, verse 45. Philip findeth Nathanael, and saith unto him, We have found him, of whom Moses in the law and the prophets did write, Jesus of Nazareth, the son of Joseph.
Damn right. So he's from a seed, son of Joseph, right? He didn't say son. He didn't say like, oh well, if he was from God, they would never say son of Joseph. You understand? And you gotta look back what God said about adultery, man. You know what I'm saying? Why would he basically have sex, or what they call it? You know what I'm saying, with Mary? If he said not a brother cover another brother rib, he go against his own word. So Christianity, that don't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? You have something to say about that?
No, Salakia. Basically, what it is that the scriptures say that our Lord sprang from the tribe of Judah. I believe it's in the book of Hebrews chapter 7. Mm-hmm. It said that he sprang from the tribe of Judah. So in order for him to have come out of that tribe, he would have to have come through the loins, or or been, as all men are born in this world, through their mother and their father, having sex, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Christ is a king but he was made like how all kings are made. You know what I'm saying? You know, compacted in the womb for 10 months.
Right.
You understand? And birthed, man. You understand? So Christ is the Son of Man. He's the Son of God, but all of the men of Israel are the sons of God. That's what Yasha'Allah means. You understand? It basically means sons of God. So Christ is the Son of God. He's a special son because of what his mission was. You know what I'm saying? And in the position that the Lord gave him. You understand? But we are all sons of God, and we are all at the same time sons of man as well.
That's right. Damn right. That's heavy right there. You know what I'm saying? So with the priest bringing out, you know what I'm saying, that, you know what I'm saying, Christ is the son of God, right? That you trying to say, right? You know what I mean? So like what we gonna do is though, like, so that meaning that Christ do have a tribe. He sprang from the seed of David, right? To Joseph. Joseph from the same seed of David. So he does have a tribe, and that's the tribe of Judah. Right? So basically what I'm trying to get at, that the kingdom, so he is part of Israel. That's his people. Nobody else. It says right there he from a tribe of Judah. It says that he came from David. You know, David is from a tribe of Judah. So that don't make sense to me. So why would you want to and bring the so-called white man into the congregation, to the kingdom? It doesn't work like that, man.
And Salaki, if I could, you know, and I think, let me get that precept, man. Salaki, Kazar, let me get it real fast. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Christ, you know, he was the complete example of brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Even in how he was even in how he was born. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm right.
Salakia. Give me Hebrews 2:17. You understand? Because, you know, like I said, this is the Tuesday Brotherhood class, man, and you know, the main focus and the main importance is brotherhood, man. Right. The brotherhood between blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man, is critical at this time, man, because the Lord is separating, man. He's dividing right now. You understand? And you know, we all understand what holy means, man. Holy means to be separate, man. But it's to be separated unto our own people. You know, there's a scripture that says that every man will go into his own people, into his own country. You know what I'm saying? And we're in that time right now, man. But blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, they look at the kingdom of our oppressor as a kingdom, as a mixing pot. We're all supposed to blend in together and be one you know, one little pot of gumbo. When the Lord is saying, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm gonna tell you, man, you know, I don't know if y'all ever like had a brother or sister, a sibling, or a family member who, when they would serve their food, they didn't want their food touching something else. Like, I knew kids like that in school, man. Like, they, you know what I mean, like, they get their food and they get upset if their food, like, you know, say like their Salisbury steak was touching the mashed potatoes, or was touching like the you know what I mean, like their green beans. They get upset. They didn't want it touching. And that's kind of, and really that's like how the Lord is with his people, man. He don't want us mingled and mixed in with these other people, man, with this kingdom. Because when you mingle and mix with another people, you automatically, because, you know, like, you know, it's a word in politics called diplomacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, being diplomatic. That means that, you know, like, it's a phrase that they used to say that, you know, when in Rome, do as the Romans. You know what I'm saying? Like, they shortened it down just to when in Rome, because it meant that while you're in this environment, act like how they act. But the Lord is telling his people the opposite, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, see, in this kingdom, they're not teaching you to love your people. They're teaching you to betray your people for $1. They're teaching your people to betray, you know, betray your people, or to not have love for people, to go for self, man, to be selfish, man. You understand? So the kingdom that the Lord is building is not for other people, because they don't understand what we understand. Because we are a nation not desired. You understand? These other nations don't have no issues like that, man. You understand? They're not going through what we're going through, man. So the reason why we can't try to bring other people into what the Lord gave us is because, number one, they're part and parcel of the reason why we're going through what we're going through. Right. They're the ones that are oppressing us. So why would we bring in the people who are benefiting off of the wickedness that's being done to us? Why we want to include them in what the Lord has set apart for us, our inheritance, man? Right. You understand? So what He wants us to do is to turn our eye towards our brother, man, and show our brother that love, because that's who needs it right now, man. That's who needs the strength, man. You understand? That's who needs the help and the assistance, man. You understand? Not the people outside of our nation, man. You understand? But like I said, Christ, even in the way He was born, was showing brotherhood. You got that precept, warrior?
Come.
Go ahead and bring that out.
Book of Hebrews, chapter 2, verse 16 or verse 17. Wherefore in all things it behooved him to be made like unto his brethren.
No, wherefore in some things.
Wherefore in all things.
No, he was put in Mary's womb by God. So only in some things he was made like us.
Wherefore in all things.
For the scripture is saying that in all things Christ, this is talking about Christ, man. Okay, right. He was made like his brethren. We're brothers, right? You know what I'm saying? And when you see brethren, the first thought you should have is brotherhood, right? If brotherhood is not the first thought in your mind, then what are you thinking? Yeah, right. Even in Christ coming into the world, he made sure that he came in made like his brethren. Why? To be able to suffer, man. You understand? Right. And be able to go through the things that we go through, man. Because see, man, let me ask y'all a question, man. How can you have compassion for somebody if you don't understand what they've gone through and what they've dealt with and had to endure, man? Right. Where can the compassion come from, man? So if Christ came from the Most High and he was in the form of an angel, you know what I'm saying? Then how could he relate to the sons of Israel, man? Right. How could he relate to the you know what I'm saying, to the men of the 12 tribes, man? How could he understand our struggle and what we go through if he was born some other way? Right. That wouldn't be brotherhood, man. Read again.
Come. Wherefore in all things it behooved him to be made like unto his brethren.
Is there any more on that?
Come.
Go ahead.
That he might be a merciful and faithful high priest.
That he might be a what?
A merciful and faithful high priest.
And Christ is the example for every Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man that's in the ISUPK, man. That's right. To be merciful, man. To have compassion on your people, man. Right. Because we know that what we're going through, what we're enduring is because of our oppressor, man. It's because of our enemies, man. So we have to have mercy on our people, man. And also we have to be faithful, man. Faithful in our priesthood, man. Right. The scriptures say that a priest's lips should keep knowledge, man. We have to be faithful in this truth.
Right. Oh no, man, get that preacher hand. Damn right. Damn, that's heavy right there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be faithful in the truth, man. That's it, man. Bro. You know what I'm saying? He showed the ultimate brotherhood to be born like us, man. You know what I'm saying? So that means there's no excuses for you to not follow his laws, statutes, and commandments. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that means showing brotherhood.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to excuse that brother from stepping on your shoes, Slocky. You know what I'm saying? You got to excuse that brother because he don't know what he doing, man. It was on accident. You know what I mean? Even if it is on purpose, man, excuse that brother, man. Let him know, hey, brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, you step on me, but no sweat. Hey, Slocky. You say Slocky yourself. You know what I mean? But that's just what it is, man. Man, like Christ, he died. He showed the ultimate brotherhood, man. That's just what it is. We have to follow his example. Because he said, be ye perfect like the Father in heaven. You know what I'm saying? Because he was. So there's no excuses. He born just like us.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? But and that, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing, man. Showing brotherhood towards each other, man, won't let us try to stop the Asian hate. You know what I'm saying? Won't be try to join the other nations, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you too worried about what your family doing. You know what I'm saying? How to help your people. You know what I'm saying? That's brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? You worrying about these what they call it? Asian stop. What they call it? Stop hate. Asian.
Stop Asian hate.
Stop Asian hate. Do that make any goddamn sense? Stop Asian hate. But y'all can come over and build businesses. How stop? Come on, man. Cause a couple of y'all got killed. And because when the coronavirus came around, people start judging y'all. Man, they've been judging Black, Hispanic, Native American for over 400 years, man. You know what I'm saying? For nothing. You know what I'm saying? For nothing. But when they judge y'all, Y'all saying, oh, yeah, you judging them. Yeah, because it came from your doggone country. Why we won't judge it? Y'all eat dogs and bats. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's alleged that the corona came from them, you know what I'm saying? But we saying, like, man, like, they've been judging for so long, man. So we don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We walk on the sidewalk. You know what I'm saying? We can't, if we dressing all black, we worry, man. We put a hoodie on our head, we worry, man. Right. Y'all can walk up and down sidewalk, up and down, you know what I'm saying, the suburban areas. Don't have to worry about the cop following you, man. Come on, man. Get out of here with that, man.
Nah, man, it's heavy that, you know what I mean, even like the whole, you know, stop Asian hate, how much it circulated because, like, you know, we didn't even say stop black hate. We said Black Lives Matter, and they went to war against that. Good night. To let you know how much our lives, you know, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian lives don't matter to, you know what I'm saying, to these other nations, man. Right. You understand? So the kingdom is not for these other nations, man. The kingdom is for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. Goddamn right. Blank, man. And like the priest was bringing out, the Asians have been in our communities for at least five decades, or so. You know what I mean? It's 5, 10. Yeah, 5 decades or more, and been benefiting off of, you know, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian dollars, man. Yeah. You understand? And you know, we know about the stories, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, about being followed in their stores and, you know, hurry up and buy and all that. And you know, like the sister in I believe it was in Compton or in Watts, that was killed by the Asian store owner, you know what I'm saying? Right. Or like recently, you know what I'm saying, you know, in the last 3 years, the hair salon and the Vietnamese nail shops where they're actually getting into fights with our sisters and whatnot, man. Right. You understand? Like, the kingdom is for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. It's not for the other people, man. Right. You understand? They thrive off of us, off of our blood, sweat, and tears, man. Right. So it's important that we show love to each other, man. Brotherhood to each other, man. Damn right. You know, that's what's vital in this time. You understand? Right. Damn right. What the mighty preachers bringing out right now is so heavy. You understand? Like, why do they need a kingdom? They already living in a kingdom. Right. You know what I'm saying? They can come over here and start businesses and support their family. Right. They might need to sleep on their family member couch for so long to get their business back up, but you know, to get their business started. But they still will be successful in this country, man. Right. They in that kingdom. We're not. You know what I'm saying? We're not in our kingdom, man. We're still struggling day in, day out, man. That's right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Our little brothers and sisters looking at mama where the next meal coming from, man. They too wild. I mean, they good. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't when the air gonna be the light gonna be cut back on, man. Right. They good. They living in a duplex. Right. You know what I'm saying? With their families. Right. They already in that kingdom, man. We're not. We are suffering in this kingdom. We are waiting for the real kingdom, Christ's kingdom. Right. For Blacks, Hispanic, Native Americans, man. Right. Good night. Can I get Exodus 11:5? You know what I'm saying? And Asia's not the only one. These so-called Africans too, man. Right. That's why we got to show brotherhood towards each other, man. Because these other nations show brotherhood towards their own selves. And we're going to keep on leashing on to their brothers, try to be brotherhood with them. They'll keep on telling you, get back, man. You're not welcome. You got that out? Come on. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High don't want you to show them brotherhood towards them anyway. Christ don't want you to show them brotherhood towards them anyway. He wants you to show brotherhood towards your people, to your sister, your brother, man. Damn right. God damn. Slakia. Go get that out. Come on. I'm gonna tell you what Christ, what the Most High, Yahweh, thinks about the God with Africans. Go ahead.
This book of Exodus, chapter 11, verse 7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue.
A dog move his tongue. Good night. Go ahead, out.
Against man or beast.
Right.
That ye may know how that the Lord doth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel. Right.
So he put a difference between Egyptians and Israel. Egyptians mean Africa. You know what I'm saying? We're so-called Africa. You know what I'm saying? That's what the ancient Egyptians were. They was so-called Africans, right? He put a difference between Africans and Israel. Africans were considered a dog. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Do not a tongue move against the dog. A dog tongue move against Israel." You understand? This is what the Most High feel against the other nations, man. You gotta understand that. But you still want them to join your congregation. These fake Israelite group have Africans in them. And you see what happened. You see what happened to Jordan Morgan, man. You know what I'm saying? These other nations cannot be a part of us, man. And that's the ultimate brotherhood by denying other nations, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
By loving your own people. You know what I'm saying?
And so, like, if I
Go
could,
ahead,
because
please.
because by loving everybody, you really don't love anybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn right. Damn right, for real. You know what I'm saying? You looking for a damn, you know what I'm saying? It's like you out there trying to find something. And saying you gonna look for that wrong something, you gonna look for that wrong something to find. But who you been, what love you been should be finding with that brother right next to you, man. That brother right next to me.
Right.
You feel me? Love is a action. In the Isupk and Brotherhood, we show that, man. It's action, man. These other nations, man, the Most High do not agree with you mingling with them, man.
Right.
We can let's go to Deuteronomy 7 and what's that 7 and 3. I think that's they talking about meaning when they I think being married to a different nation. I think. Yeah, the Most High wants you mingling with anybody except for your own, man. Accord marriage. Okay, you got that up?
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
Right.
Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son,
Right.
nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
Right. So basically it's saying that Israel's son and daughters should not be with the heathen son and daughters, man.
That's right.
Like I said, the Most High don't want us with them, man. It says that, but the Christian church tell you that everybody should be with everybody.
Right.
We all bleed red. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. We all bleed red.
I mean, a pig and a dog bleed red.
Right.
A pig and a dog, you know?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Some roasted bleed red. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's real.
Damn right. So that's an invalid statement, man.
Right.
The Most High wants you with Israel, not with the other nation, man.
Right.
The only time we can deal with the other nations with business, man. That's it. And that's the ultimate, like, to me, like, if you try to be part of the other nation, man, you're going to hate your other, man. You're going to hate your brothers, man. You're going to try to be just like a white boy wearing Dockers and everything. Trying to talk like them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, black dude come around, you know what I'm saying? So-called black men come around, you know what I'm saying? How we move, and you look at them like they nothing. You hating your brother for no reason. That's a sin. You understand? This way how we are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's get Deuteronomy 23 and 3, man. You know what I'm saying? And after that, I'm gonna get that article. No, before we get, let's get that article.
Okay.
That with the Asians. Yeah. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? The Most High wants you with Israel. That's how we can build the kingdom up, man. That's how we can do it. You know what I mean? We can't be joined with, like I said over and over time again, we can't be joined with the Asian, man. We can't be joined with the African, the so-called white man, the so-called Arab man. We can't do it, man. We can't join the Muslim mosques, man. You got that up?
I don't want to come.
They're gonna get it.
This is the NBC News. Mm-hmm. There were 3,800 anti-Asian racist incidents, mostly against women in past years.
Keep going up.
How many was it?
3,800.
3,800.
Mm-hmm.
New data has revealed over the past year the number of anti-Asian hate incidents, which can include shunning, slurs, and physical attacks, is greater than previously reported. And a disproportionate number of attacks have been directed at women.
Man. You got something to say, y'all?
No, I mean, like, it's just, it's like, like this subject matter or the title of your class is just heavy to me because, for a moment when this whole little campaign, on behalf of Asians happened, it was like, the first thing they said was, what are blacks gonna do to support them, man? And like, I just really thought that was like really offensive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, because nobody comes in on our behalf to help us when we're going through the things that we're going through and suffering. Like, we literally have videos of our people being killed on tape. Right. The brother that was outside of his home, and he went to go see, he was walking around the vehicle and the police were behind him and shot him 7 times in front of his children. Good night. You know what I'm saying? And, George Floyd, you know what I mean? A knee on his neck for over 8 minutes and 40 seconds. Right. Where was, and it's deep because we don't even ask a particular group to help us. Right. We've never gone through that and said, hey, where's the East Indian? How are they going to support us in this? You know what I'm saying? Like, or how is the Arabs going to support us in this? We've never asked a particular demographic or ethnic group to come in to help us with anything, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? But what we have done is consistently gone to a nation, you know what I'm saying, and, looking for vain help, man. A nation that couldn't save us, man. Damn right. You understand? We've done that, man. And this is why what the brother is bringing out is so heavy as a subject matter, is because we don't even recognize the hatred in them asking us, what are we going to do to support them? That's hatred against our people. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been enduring this torture, this mistreatment, you know what I'm saying, this abuse, this oppression for over 400 years, man. Right. You understand? And every group, every so-called group that feels like they've been marginalized or disenfranchised, right? Or not treated equally, hops on our back to try to like catapult or push forward their movement, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is why, Captain Yatazak always says that, man, that in this kingdom, somebody got to be on the bottom. He compared it to like those pyramids that they do at the pep rallies and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are on the bottom of that. When they're trying to build on this so-called freedom and equality and justice, it's really to build up these other nations, man. Right. But that's because the Lord structured it that way. That's why we have to accept what the Lord put before us, man. When he says the kingdom will not be left to other people, I believe that's Daniel 2:44. That's what he means, man. Right. Because he knows right now, this whole idea of peace and unity, it really means destruction for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. Right. That's the bottom line, man. You understand? That's why brotherhood is so vital and so important, that we love each other, that we give that love, that energy, that support to our own people. Right. You understand, Salaki?
Nah, go, man, for real. Goddamn, what you got something to say? Go ahead.
Salaki, just if I could, just to that point, like, just reading this first paragraph of this article, I can't help but be angered at this, cause like the priest said, like, we've been being good night. Like, we've been being slaughtered and murdered on camera, like, consistently more than any other race since 2010, and that's just on camera. Right. That's not to mention, Jim Crow, civil rights, redlining, redlining, being, us being brought over here, and they worried about, shunning, us just not dealing with them, or slurs, being called names. Really, like, good night. And that's just an example of them. They just showing brotherhood to be like with they other nations, because they took counsel against us to represent our nation. And this is just an example. Like, they put them in the forefront of the news, making sure that they get their shine. They get their shine on. Right. And we still getting murdered with no trial. If we lucky, it go to trial, but we not gonna get justice. Right.
Damn right, man. Clap it up, man. And Salaki, to the trooper's point, man, to the warrior's point, when he talks about how they've conspired together, right? Right. You don't think a conspiracy is just a group of people coming together and making a plan. Right. You understand? That's what a conspiracy is. A conspiracy is one or two or three people coming together with a plan and putting it in motion. Right. You don't think that Asian communities have conspired to set up Chinese restaurants in our communities, to set up those Vietnamese nail shops in our communities, to set up those massage parlors in our communities? If you try to set up a chicken business in Chinatown, there will be a conspiracy to keep you out of their community. Right. You understand? But now that they've received some type of maltreatment, they want us to try to conspire with them to try to get them some type of justice. Well, where is y'all conspiracy to help blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man?
Right.
It'll never happen. Because all these other nations can do is capitalize off of our oppression, man.
Right.
In one way or the other, man. You understand? Either off of using the blood of our people and the cry of our people, the cry that goes up to the Most High, and use that as a diving board to bounce on, to spring off and do their own thing, or they use their products to put in our neighborhoods to feed their families and send their kids to college and private schools. And while our babies are, you know what I'm saying, getting sent to these busted up schools and living in the projects and only can drink quarter waters, you know what I'm saying, and basically be on a diet that creates high blood pressure, you understand, and eat all this bad food while they serve us cat and dog, the things that are abominable to the Lord, man. That's why brotherhood is so vital, man. First, listen, man, brotherhood first is keeping the laws of the Most High, man. It's abstaining from the ways of the other nations, man, and embracing our culture. You understand? And loving our own, man. We need to have the love that these other nations have for themselves, man. And we also need to have the hatred that these other nations have for us, man. We need to separate ourselves and look at them as la'ah. You understand? You know what I mean? Like, it's not saying not to be cordial. You know what I'm saying? We keep peace until peace is broken. But in terms of who we invest in, who we give our energy to, man, it has to be our own people. And Salaki, in that, that's really in having compassion on our people, man, and exercising forgiveness on our people, man. You understand? Because we're the ones that need it. George Floyd, with that knee on his neck, needed compassion and needed mercy, man. He needed someone to be able to give their life up and die for him, man. You understand? Breonna Taylor, man. Sandra Bland. Tamir Rice, man. You understand? Michael Brown, man. You know what I'm saying? They needed brotherhood, man. So that's what Christ died for, man. For us to come together, man, and support each other, man. You understand? Salakia.
Damn right. The priest burnout is so heavy, you know, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even back on the slurs when they talking about they getting slurred and everything. So black Hispanics, like I said, we been getting slurred. We been talking about all these years, man. Like, for the one time, they like all blacks got HIV. Just like they were saying, like, the thing they talking about getting slurred, talking about all Asians got corona. You know what I'm saying? We ain't getting no black hate crime back then in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like, bro, like, we gotta understand, like, this kingdom is against blacks, man. You know what I'm saying? So these other people can come around here and just take advantage of us, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the previous saying, is use us as slingshots, man, so they can get ahead. You know what I'm saying? They don't. So they want to sit here like the trooper said, man. They want to sit here and cry all the time. So they want to sit here and cry, talk about slurs, talk about us and all that, right? So you just neglected what they've been doing to black Hispanic Native Americans for 400 years.
And my thing is this: what y'all Asians need help for? Don't y'all know kung fu and stuff, man? Don't y'all know taekwondo, man? Y'all pumped this up for years, man. About with these movies, all y'all is Shaolin monks. All y'all can do backflips and Hadoukens and Shurikens and whirlwind spin kicks, man. Defend yourself, man. Y'all put movies into our communities for at least 30 years of old men being able to beat 20 young men up, man. When these white boys run up on y'all, man, do y'all hop chop suey, man, and take care of yourselves, man. You understand? What y'all need our help for, man? You know what I'm saying? Y'all, man, go into the dragon, man. Salaki.
Go ahead,
Salaki, just to that point, like they there was a recent story where we saw an Asian man doing this kung fu on a black woman who he accused of stealing some $4 eyelashes.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
He was ready to do all
get
that
down with his sister, huh?
On the defenseless sister. But when you get called names, now you hurt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, good night.
Damn, man.
Damn right, man.
That's why I say, man, that's why we gotta break away from these nations, man.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? We need to stop buying hair from them. You know what I'm saying? So they can get bankrupt. so they can. The thing is, like, if y'all really feel sorry, if y'all really feel sorry for Black Hispanic Americans, Black Hispanic Native Americans, man, y'all want, the thing is like, yeah, I feel sorry for you, but you still setting up, like the priest said, you still feeding the goddamn bad food at them Chinese restaurants. Right, you know what I'm saying? You still in our neighborhood selling us smoke cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? K2, you still up in the neighborhood killing us, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you care about us, leave it and give it to us, so we can have businesses, so we can run this. Like the priest, Officer Uriah said, man, leave us in one particular state and y'all go the hell on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And watch how we do, man. Watch how we work, man. Y'all go ahead in the small corner of Maine, cause all y'all just, you know what I'm saying, far away from us, man, and let us rule, man, and see what happens. See how the world will rejoice, man. Because right now they are not. The world is in mourning, man.
Right.
Because all these nations are coming against Israel. All these nations are going against the Bible. All these nations are going against the law, statutes, commandments that the Most High set for us to do. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is, man. Like, we have to separate from these nations, man.
Right.
We have to come together. You know what I'm saying? And stop hating one another and understand that we have to understand that we have enemies, man.
Right.
And start thinking that our enemies is a brothers over there in the next block, man. The enemies are the people who oppress you for 400 years, man.
Right.
Are the people who take advantage of their oppression, man. You know what I'm saying?
And Salaki, if I could,
Go ahead, priest.
how can you have a kingdom and you're not about your people? It's like how, you know, Rome was a conglomerate of many different provinces and different ethnic groups.
Right.
But that's why Rome fell, because there's no real loyalty. You understand? It's because Rome took over an area by force, and you had traitors and cowards who joined the Roman army, and you know what I'm saying, after they slaughtered their people, they said, you know what, if I can't beat them, I'm going to join them.
Right.
Salakia, but we, in Isupk, man, we not doing that, man.
Right.
We loyal to the king, man. We loyal to Christ unto death, man.
That's
you
right.
Understand? If we can't have the kingdom of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we don't want nothing, man.
Right.
You understand?
Damn right.
If we can't have our culture and be separate and keep God's laws, man, then we don't want nothing, man. We're not settling for less, man. You understand? We're not settling for the oppressor and for the white man's rulership, man.
Right.
You understand? We're not settling for that, man. We gonna do what the Lord said, man. We gonna serve the Lord, man. Salakia.
Damn right. Nah, man. That's heavy right there. You know what I'm saying? The preacher bring out so heavy because we are going to serve the Lord, man. And by us being priests, we are here to wake our people up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's us serving the Lord, man. To wake our people up. Shalaki. Wake our people up, man. You know what I'm saying? To let them know what they doing is wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Stop eating that shrimp, crab, shrimp, crab, and lobster, man. And shrimp, man, and pork. Stop eating. Stop smoking that cigarette, man. Stop smoking that weed. Stop being out there tripping, sister, man. Stop doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the true brotherhood. And this is how we would build a nation. You know what I'm saying? To get back to the law, statutes, commandments. That's how we gonna do it.
Damn right.
Ain't no other way around it. We tried everything else, man. We tried the Black Panthers. We tried gang banging. We tried being a Muslim. We tried being a Christian. But we still in the same predicament as we came here as slaves, man.
Right.
On that boat, man. We still in the same predicament. We still getting killed because of the color of our skin, right? We still in that same predicament. So let's try something different. Let's try actually following the Bible. Let's try to show brotherhood to one another. Because that goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? Man, let's get Deuteronomy 23 and 3, man. Let's hit that, man. You got that?
Come. Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23, verse 3. An Ammonite or Moabite.
Right, so an Ammonite is the so-called Japanese, man. And the Moabites are so-called Chinese, man. Go ahead.
Shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord.
Keep going.
Even to their 10th generation shall they not enter into the congregation of the Lord forever.
Right. So they would not be in the congregation of the Lord, meaning that they would not be in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Well, they would be in the kingdom. They would be as slaves. That's what they would be. You understand? They would be over there chopping up the wood, wherever, brother, how they want to use the, you know what I'm saying? They would be slaves in the kingdom, but they would not be in the congregation of the Lord. They would not be of Israel.
Or cooking that beef and broccoli with real beef, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Or making that orange chicken with some real
That's
chicken.
right.
You understand? Making that
Damn
sweet
right.
sour chicken with some real chicken, man.
Damn right.
You listen. Look, man. I like Chinese food. I like Chinese food, man. They flavor their food good, but you gonna do it lawfully.
That's
you know
right.
You gonna be in them kitchens, man. Salaki.
Go quick. You know what I'm saying? Also make that chow mein. That chow mein go hard.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna be making that lawfully, man. Ain't gonna be no pork grease. Ain't gonna be no duck.
Oh, good night.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no pork in the egg rolls.
That's right.
None of that, man. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be doing it the right way.
Damn
You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, all you nations need guidance, man. All y'all need guidance, you know what I mean, according to the Lord, man, to do things the right way, man.
That's right.
You understand? Salaki, go ahead.
No. You say it so heavy, priest. You know what I'm saying? Like all the nations need guidance, you know what I'm saying? Especially them Africans. They need the most guidance, man. Sticking their head up a dookie shoe. You know what I mean? What in the world y'all thinking, man? You know what I'm saying? Getting pissed on until your hair color yellow. Well, you know what I'm saying? By you raping a woman to clear HIV, man. Where the hell did that come from, man? Y'all out of line, man. And y'all need the children of God to teach you.
Right.
To show you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why they say the world is given to the hands of the wicked, man.
Right.
The world is in mourning right now because look who's in charge, man. Look at the so-called white man.
Right.
What he does, man. He go around raping, pillaging people, man. It's how to get his kingdom. He go around oppressing people. That's how he come above everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, like you said, like, yeah, we do need to be in charge, man, because everybody else is off the map. They off the chain right now. I don't understand about the Africans, especially.
Right.
About the putting your head up a cow butt. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Don't they even cut the clearance of a woman in some villages or something like that?
Man, I don't know what them Hamites doing.
God, dog, man, that's barbaric.
But Salaki, you know what I'm saying? Like the scriptures say that that us keeping these laws is our wisdom before the nation, man. Us having brotherhood is our wisdom right now before these nations, man. You understand? Because they are not. We're never gonna find salvation in another nation, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Our hope is in the Lord, man. Our hope is in each other, man.
That's
our
right.
hope your hope is in the brother that's sitting next to you, man.
That's right.
But see, you place more value in these other nations because you see them on a come up. You see them with resources. You see them, living the life that you feel like you deserve to live. So you rather, like, you know what I'm saying? You rather be like the crash dummy for them.
Right.
You understand? You rather be the do boy or you know what I'm saying, the do girl. A lot
right.
of these sisters take pride, you know what I'm saying, in having your so-called jobs and careers and stuff, and you feel like you've come up. But if that black man is not your head, if that black man is not your protection and your guidance, you haven't come up.
Right.
You being able to buy some red bottoms and go to the club and go on a vacation to Cancun and go live and you know what I'm saying, and say you living your best life. That's not the life that the Lord ordained for black and Hispanic and Native Indian women, man.
Right.
You understand? The life that He ordained for black, Hispanic, Native Indian women is to be subjected to their Lord, to their husband, man.
Right.
And all their efforts to be directed towards their nation, man.
Right.
Not towards a job.
That's
you
right.
understand? Not towards a slavery. You understand? Now the life that you want to live, you understand, you being waited on hand and foot, that life is gonna come. But if the men of the Lord have to suffer, what do you think that you have to do? You think it's the time for you to be talking about your feelings and your emotions and what you deserve? No, our whole nation is suffering, man.
Right.
You understand? Right. How you think them babies
right.
in them cages feel right now, man?
Damn,
but you concerned about how many dates you've been on in the last month, man?
Good night.
You understand? Whatever enjoyments we can have in this hell, it's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with enjoying that. But our first for the priest and prophets of the Lord and Isupk, our first wife is this truth, man.
Right.
You understand? And your first concern should be supporting your husband and being a pillar of rest, not trying to be out here in this world getting a attention in a name.
Right.
Or some notoriety. The scriptures say that a woman who fears the Lord will get recognition or will get praise.
That's right.
You understand?
Yeah,
You being charming, or you knowing how to do something third, or you feel like you got knowledge in this area, or you know better in this area, or you feel like you're beautiful. That's deceitful in its vein.
Right.
And we don't care about that. You're not impressing us with what's coming out your mouth. Show us what you can do with your hands, man, for your people, or for your Adawan if you have one.
That's right.
You understand?
That's right. Damn, for real, man. Give it up for that mighty priest, man. You know what I'm saying? That's because the white man got our women thinking like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Then they can do, like, basically, you know what I'm saying? Like, we should be serving them as well. You know what I'm saying? You know, they go out there and get the money, like, okay, yeah, I'm getting the money. What you doing, nigga? Like, goddamn, like, Slocky, come on, man. Like, that's why it's so vital that we come back to the law, statutes, commandments, man. Because they teach you how a man should act and how he should act towards his woman, his woman. You know what I'm saying? How a woman should act towards her husband. You know what I'm saying? Just because you have money doesn't mean you over your husband. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be a pillar. You know what I'm saying? What you said? A pillar.
A pillar of rest.
A pillar of rest, man. That's how you're supposed to act towards your husband. You know what I'm saying? Cause we both in this hell together. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to be in more hell when we come to the house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Good night. And the god doggone welfare, man. What kind of sense that a woman, like, sisters, y'all should be, I know it's getting hard out here, y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all need it, but, like, to kick the husband out the house so you can get that welfare, man, come on, man, you already know that's warfare right there, man. That's what it is. That's warfare. And if a sister realize that, man, like, we will be strong together. You know what I'm saying? If you keep that man around to teach your children how to act,
damn right,
it will be a different nation. It will be a different time, man. You know, we won't have little X. What's his name? Lil Nas X. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, why they promote, why it's so relevant for a man to go to be a homosexual. You know what I'm saying? Or go in a feminine way, because y'all sister accept that. Y'all think it's cute. Y'all think they the funniest person ever, man. Right. And you gotta show sisterhood and tell them, nah, you shouldn't be that way, bro. You a warrior. You a king. You know how y'all say, you know what I'm saying? You should be doing this, and that. Not saying the same clothes I like, or the same guys I think is what, you know what I'm saying, look good. You should never be doing that. You know what I'm saying? So we can build a nation. So we won't have weak, effeminate man in this nation. And go ahead.
No, Salaki, I was just gonna say that, you know, it's deep, because Lil Nas X really is like an example of the fact that if you're not in the truth, that's all you got.
Damn.
It's to twerk on
Good
you know what's so deep about it, man? The music industry, man, has had this whole, you know, fascination with Satan, right?
Right.
And it's deep because Satan is laughing like, that ain't me. He's not he ain't no red demon with horns.
Right.
He worked for the Lord.
Right.
He's a spirit that works for the Lord, man. He do his job well. So Satan wouldn't even let you twerk on him.
Right.
You understand what I'm trying to say? Like he's a serious angel. He's about he's about making sure no cowards get into the kingdom, man. He's the furnace that tries the men of the Lord, man.
Right.
The Lord's men, the Lord's people. He tries them, man. So he's not even doing that. But the white man, who is the devil that the Bible speaks of,
right.
It's like that's all you're left to do is to become that.
Damn.
You understand? It's like without the truth of the Isupk, you don't have no other options, man.
Good night.
Unless it's you murdering your own people, or you breaking God's laws, giving off this vibe that a man dancing on a man is an option for men, for black men, man. You understand?
Damn.
And like I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm sure he felt like he was doing something innovative. Right, you know what I'm saying? But it's nothing new under the sun, man. Like, bro, like like you got your spine broke by the culture of your oppressor, man. You understand? You got ran through in the back by the culture of your oppressor, man. You're not special for that. You coming out with some shoes called the Satans, man. You understand? Right. Look, bro, look what the men of the Lord are doing, man. We got these One West, man. We coming with the force of Yahweh, man. With One West and 125th Street, man. That's what we doing, bro.
That's right.
You understand, man? teaching our young men that they have a kingdom. Right. And they don't have to be envious of their oppressor. They don't have to choose any of his ways because we have a king to look up to. Right. And who left an example of brotherhood. We have men who are warriors, man. Why we want to identify with a homosexual, man? Right. You know what I'm saying? With a nigga with Salakia, with a bastard that want to sleep with dogs and goats. Even they women let themselves get licked on by canines and dogs, man. Right. Slap a little peanut butter on there and let that man. You got a four-legged dog licking on a two-legged dog. You understand? Damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you want to look up to that? Because they have a mansion or a Mercedes, or they ride on yachts. Man, listen, man. The Esau is the end of the world, man. That's right. And Jacob is the beginning of that which follows, man. We have a kingdom, man, that was left to us, man. Right. But in order for us to gain that, man, we have to have brotherhood, and you can't show brotherhood by showing these young impressionable minds that they need to be trying to like do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Pop it and twerk on the handstand for a devil, man. Right. We out there letting the devil know that he's the God that the Bible speaks of, man. That's right. And he has a judgment coming, man. That's right. That's what real niggas do. Damn, you know right. What I'm saying? Real niggas serve the Lord, man. I don't know what he doing. You know what I'm saying? Damn right. It's a lot of you.
No, man. We preaching saying so heavy, man, because we let y'all know who is the devil. We reveal who the devil is, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like the script, like we are lifting up the blouse of the devil to show that what he been doing for so long, man.
So like that's how you know you fake Israelites is the father of the devil, because you out here wearing blouses, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? With little tassels and stuff on your blouses, man. You understand? You ain't wearing no garments. Y'all here wearing shirts, tournament. You out here wearing shirts. Right. Putting fringes on it, turn them into skirts, man. Right. You understand? So like you.
Hey, out the choir boys, man. No, that's what I'm saying. No sweat. Well, yeah, man. That's just what it is, man. Like the brotherhood, bro. So, the brotherhood gotta be everything. You know what I'm saying? Brotherhood is everything. You know what I mean? Especially with Isupk, man.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Man, we show brotherhood every day. Every day, 24/7.
Damn right.
It's brotherhood, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Christ did. We move like Christ. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Christ, like I said, Christ showed the ultimate brotherhood, man. Like, you should try to equal up to what Christ did for us, man. You should try. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, no sweat. But man, let me get that article though. The second one, man. We got Joe Biden. Okay. You know what I mean? So our people, man, like this with the oppressor do to our people. You know what I'm saying? Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, man, we all the same people. We in the same boat, man. We all getting oppressed right now, man. That's it. You know what I mean? We getting oppressed. We getting killed. We getting locked up in cages, man. You understand? So with this article we about to bring out right now, man, it's kind of like, it's kind of messed up. You know what I'm saying? For my Isupk brothers, man. Let's get it, man.
Come. It's an article from the Washington Post. Biden administration allows media inside Texas border tents packed with minors.
Minors. Man, go ahead, Al.
Come. The Biden administration allowed reporters for the first time Tuesday to go inside the crowded border tents, where record numbers of migrant teenagers and children have been held in recent weeks after crossing into the United States without their parents.
Good night. Keep going up.
The Department of Homeland Security officials permitted the Associated Press and the camera crew to tour the Donna, Texas temporary processing facility run by U.S. Customs and border protection, where 3,400 unaccompanied minors were in custody Tuesday, along with 700 members of migrant families.
Damn.
The reporters allowed inside described extreme levels of overcrowding, including one detention pod with 516 minors, despite a pandemic-rated capacity of 32 people.
Right.
Another pod.
Hold on. Hey, the water out. You know what I'm saying? Man, this is what the oppressor think of our people, man. You know what's going on right now, man? These are minors, man. Minors. These are kids, man, and locked up in the same area. You know what's going on right now? It's the corona, man. They don't give a damn about our people, man. So why would you want them in the congregation, man? Why would you want them in the kingdom? Kingdom so they can to thrive in. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking as a Christian, might not Christian say everybody want to go to heaven. You know what I'm saying? We all be up there having a good time. So why you want to have a good time? The people that's doing this to our people, man.
Because Salakia, because they feel like for them to be, they feel like for God to be just, everybody got to be involved. They don't, but they don't really believe in justice, because you know why they don't. You know why Black, Hispanics, and Indians don't really believe in true justice? Because they've never experienced it for themselves, man.
Damn, good night.
They've never seen it for themselves.
For real.
Like think about it, man. Like the way that we have adjusted ourselves to oppression, man.
Right.
We've adjusted ourselves to accepting the bullshit.
Damn
Salakia for
right.
my language. You understand? We've accepted the fact that the white man does what he does and gets away with it. These other nations do what they do and get away with it, and we feel like it's a regular part of life, man.
Right.
That being merged into this kingdom is just a regular part of life. So whenever we talk about rulership or God, in their head, they have made the white man their God. So they can't imagine God being a black man who wants to serve justice for his people. To them, that's cruel.
Right.
Even though they experience a cruel bastard and a cruel devil every single day.
Right.
You understand what I'm trying to say, man?
Right.
You know what I mean? But they can push that to the side, and in their head, it'll be God. And it'll be all of us together, but it just won't be they won't be hurting us no more.
Right.
Not that God's like, wait a minute, we can't get this thing, we can't push this next phase forward until we address this and deal with the fact that y'all did this to my people for this amount of time.
Right.
Somebody got to pay. Then we can move forward.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They want to go ahead and TiVo and jump past, you know what I'm saying? Jump past that part, man.
Right.
Salaki.
God damn, man, when the priest bring out so heavy, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be real with y'all, Christian, man. Like, the Most High don't forget, man.
Right.
He don't forget, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is the reason why he got his prophets out here right now. So our people won't forget. You know what I'm saying? To go to this scripture and tell who is the enemy. Who's welcome, who can have the kingdom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, good night, man. Go ahead with that. Keep going with the article.
Okay. Another pod had 676 minors, and the third had 567, officials said. The Biden administration is on pace to take in more than 17,000 unaccompanied minors for this month, far higher than the previous record of 11,861 in May 2019.
That's it on that? The corona one.
DHS officials said the decision to allow a small reporting crew known as a pool into the facility was intended to limit the risk of coronavirus exposure.
Right. So they don't give a damn, man. They said they can have a risk to having coronavirus exposure, right? But they still all up in there, man. Right. They all conjuncted, man. They like, come on, man. Like, let's wake up, Israel. We have to wake up, man. Because, like, they doing this. I'm going to tell y'all something. So-called blacks, Hispanics are brothers too, man. You know what I'm saying? They are suffering the same way we've been suffering, man. They you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't give a damn about us, man. You see what they doing right now, man? They can have a risk of catching death, man, up in themselves, man. Yo, white men that got them devil about it speaks up, man, because they don't make no doggone sense, man. And these are kids. These not even adults, man. Go ahead, dog. Keep reading.
The Washington Post was not included, but received the report. Oscar Escamilla, a Border Patrol official who accompanied the reporters during a 2-hour tour, said 14% of the minors have been testing positive for the coronavirus when they are transferred to Health and Human Service shelters.
Wow.
The CBP does not test the minors in its custody unless they show symptoms, he said.
Wow.
Earlier this month, HHS said the positivity rate inside its shelter facilities was 4.5%, a figure that appears to indicate significantly more teenagers and children may be acquiring infections in the cramped CBP tents.
Good night, man. Man, our brothers on that in them tents are suffering right now, man. They're suffering, man. They're getting sick over there, man. And you know what I'm saying? If you want to be, if they were full of so-called white kids down there, they'll make a way for them to be separated. Right. You know what I'm saying? But them, they just stuck us in there like we dogs, man. That's how much they care about us, man. Damn, man, so hip, like, man, I came like, what evil person could do that to somebody, man? That's why we call them the devil, man, because they're deceiving and also they crimes they've been doing, man.
That's right.
Right.
Because that don't make no sense, bro. They don't. You know what I'm saying? They got to getting sick and stuck in these cages. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to chime in, y'all go ahead. You know what I'm saying? But that don't make sense, man. Let's go to Psalms 83 and 2, man. Let's get that up. Let's get that. It's all come down to one thing, man, to try to stop us from stopping us becoming a nation, man. It's, like I said, it's warfare, man. Right. That's all it is. You know what I mean? Go ahead, you got it?
Come.
Let's get it.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 2.
Yeah.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult. And
okay. Slocky. All right, so this is King David, man, right now. And he's saying King David is Israel, right? And he's saying enemies. Enemies don't never go away, man. You know what I'm saying? Enemies, no, let me rephrase that. You have enemies the enemy did not go away. Still, the enemies are still here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The so-called white man, the so-called Arab, the so-called Africans, other nations other than Black, Hispanic, and Americans are your enemies, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep going out.
Come. And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
Right. Keep going.
Verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
Right. So they took crafty counsel against Israel. Keep going.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
Right.
Verse 4. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Right. So that means that they're taking crafty counsel from cutting us off from being a nation, meaning to sin against our Most High, man. That's how you cut us off, to be real, to separate us, to think Hispanics and blacks are not the same people, and Native Americans are the same people. You know what I'm saying? To go to so we can war against each other, but not against our real enemies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you cut it off of being a nation. Because they know once we are a nation, that we got the Most High, got our back. He fight our wars, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he told King David, it's like he told Moses to send, you know what I'm saying, to go scout. What was it? He go scout out, and only people that went was Caleb and Joshua.
No, it was total of 12 people representing.
It was 12.
Two of them came back with a good report. The other 10 came back with a false report.
Okay, Shalaki.
It was 12 that went.
Shalaki. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, like, the Most High, you know what I'm saying? That's how he do, man. Like, bro, like, we have to come back to being a nation. We have to. You know what I mean? So these other nations are they are going against us right now. You still got a little bit more on that?
Come.
Mm-hmm.
Come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Right.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Right. Keep going up.
Verse 5, for they have consulted together with one consent.
Right.
They are confederate against thee.
Right. Keep going.
Verse 6, the tabernacles of Edom.
The so-called white man.
Right.
And the Ishmaelites.
So-called Arabic man.
Right.
Of Moab.
So-called Chinese man.
Right.
And the Hagarenes.
So-called Africans.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These people are these people back then was our enemies, and they still are enemies to this day, man.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? This their biblical names.
Right.
This their old names.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We still had the same enemies. So you trying to bring these people, trying to accept these people, trying to go against it with their cause, it's a sin against the Most High.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we will never accomplish the kingdom while you try to please their kingdom, man. You know what I'm saying? They are our enemies, man. Ain't no way around it, man. Stop trying to let these people who hate you. Stop trying to let these people who hate you. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to let these people who hate you in, man. Stop trying to be a part of them because they don't want you. You know what I'm saying? They know that. The so-called Africans know that blacks are not the same people as them. They know that.
Right.
Even it's in their spirit. They look at you like you nothing.
Right.
They really nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, so like if I could, listen, man. You know, if you watch talk shows, you understand. If you watch like, you know what I'm saying. I mean, I'm a little older, so you know, I grew up in the talk show era. You know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Sally Jesse Raphael, Diamond Hugh, Geraldo Rivera.
Mm-hmm.
You understand, Jenny Jones, man. You know what I'm saying. Montel Williams.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, or Jordan, whichever one. You know what I'm saying. And whenever like issues would come up about our people, the condition of our people, and you would have people in the crowd. Of course, the white people had no mercy, but you know who else didn't have any mercy? The other nations.
Good night.
You have an East Indian stand up and say, "We came here from another country.
Right.
And we did this and we worked hard. How come you guys have been here longer than us? How come you haven't done nothing?"
Oh.
Complete disregard for what we endured here as a people, man. Like the enslavement, the lack of resources, the intentional marginalization. And that's just $1 million word. That means that they put effort into keeping us out of the plugs that they was plugged into,
right.
Man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Where we had to make do with nothing, man. You understand? But that's why we the salt of the earth, man, because we took that nothing and made it into something, man.
Right.
Everything that these white folks have right now, man, soul food, liquor, strong, you know what I'm saying? Music, dancing, that came out of us not having anything and
That's
making
right.
something out of it, man.
Right.
The blues, you know what I'm saying? You know, all the famous bluegrass and blues artists, man. That music that these white folks love so much, that they revere so much, came out of what they was doing to us.
Right.
That's how sick it is, man. It's like good night.
Damn.
It's like they grew us on a vine of oppression. Then took us and crushed us and drank the wine. Was like, this is so good. This tastes so good. And but then they bottle our oppression and sell it back to us.
Damn.
You understand? Look, man, this is why when the Lord come back, man, we putting them in chains, man. We putting them in chains.
Right.
We putting their babies and their kids in the fields.
That's right.
And they gonna be out there from dawn to sunset, man.
Damn right.
You understand? We may even have them out there working past sunset, man, with some torches and lamps.
Damn right.
Keep on picking. Mm-hmm. I know on my plans, Salakia. I don't know. Well, that's if the Lord allow me, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a ways to go, so Salakia. But look, man. Listen, man. I'm gonna put it to you like this: oppression maketh the wise man mad.
That's right.
If you don't have any level of frustration or anger about what's happened to our people, man. Salaki, it's because you're not wise, man. It's because you haven't really thought through what we've been going through.
Damn right.
It's almost like getting dropped into like a time capsule, and you get dropped in 2020, and you're 15, you 16, you 24, you 32, and you're like, man, I can't think about the past. I just gotta try to get what I can get right now. Listen, you know where that came from, man? That talk was given to us by our oppressor. Forget about the past. Just try to move forward because they don't want to be held. They don't want to be held accountable for what they've done, man.
Right.
Their kingdom was built on the blood of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man, and they have to give an account for that, man.
That's right.
You understand? And our kingdom can't come unless this kingdom falls, man.
Right.
You understand? When you pray the Lord's Prayer and you say, Lord, your kingdom come, that's a direct prayer against this kingdom, man.
That's right.
You Christians out there, you say, Lord, your kingdom come, you don't even realize what you're asking for. You're praying for the downfall of the white man.
Right.
Because this is not the Lord's kingdom. Man, give me John 18 and 36, man. You understand? When you're praying for God's kingdom to come, you're not praying for Trump's great America. You ain't praying for Biden's new America.
Right.
You understand? The Lord's kingdom is the rulership of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians in brotherhood, man.
That's
Are
right.
women subjected? You know what I'm saying? Are women, are wives in subjection?
Right.
You understand? And the black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man in rulership, man. You understand? Living by the laws of God and enforcing the laws of God on these nations, man, who don't know God because God never knew them.
Right.
You understand? You got that, warrior?
Come on, God.
Go ahead, bring that out.
Book of John, chapter 18, verse 36. Mm-hmm. Jesus answered, my kingdom is not of this world.
No, my kingdom is
right.
America.
My kingdom is not of this world.
But all the white pastors say, God bless America.
Right. My kingdom is not of this world.
No, man. He loved the Chinese, man. He loved the Africans, man. Listen, man, God loves the little children, all the little children of the world.
Right.
Red and yellow, black and white. They are precious in his sight. He loved all the children of the world. That's Sunday school, ain't it?
Right.
Read it again.
My kingdom is not of this world.
Man, the Lord's kingdom is not of this world. Nothing of this world, man. Bro. It ain't going to look like, listen, what Christ is going to bring down through the power of Yahweh, you understand, it's going to be a complete, what was that show they used to have, man, MTV with the exhibit, when they fixed the cars?
Oh, pimp me up, pimp my ride.
Christ finna pimp the world, man. He finna change the whole thing up, man.
Right.
You understand? He finna reshape this whole thing, and the only way he can do that is through his people.
That's
because
right.
we add the flavor to everything, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The white man it was really black man who started designing cars anyway. But the white man take an Oldsmobile and he just drive it as it is, man. We want to throw the swingers on it,
yeah,
put
right.
the rims on it, man. Put the Vogues on it, man. The BBSs on it, man. We do that.
Right.
We throw the system in there and put the lights under the car. That's blacks and Hispanics doing that, man. Native
right.
Indians doing that, man. You
yeah,
understand?
Right.
In order for this kingdom to come, man, and for this new world to come, it got to be ruled by blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians because we got all the flavor, man.
That's right.
That flavor only matter if we keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments, and we love each other, man. Listen, it don't mean nothing for us to have on jewelry, for us to have rings and to have cars and to have money if we don't have love for each other, man.
That's
it don't
right.
mean for us. It don't mean nothing for us to be in rulership and have a kingdom if we don't love each other, man.
Right.
You understand? Start from the top again.
Come. Jesus answered, my kingdom is not of this world.
Right, keep going.
If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight.
Listen, man, these other nations don't fight for Christ. If these other nations had love for Christ, they would have love for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man.
Right.
Listen, you can tell how they feel about Christ by the way they treat us, man.
Damn
If you want a litmus test, if you want a thermometer, if you want a temperature check on how these nations feel about Christ, look how they deal with us, man.
Damn right.
Especially, well, I ain't gonna say especially, how they deal with all 12 tribes, man.
Right.
You understand?
Damn right.
That police officer, man, whatever his name was, who had his knee on George Floyd's neck, that might as well have been Christ's neck.
Damn.
Because Christ said, in as much as you have done it unto the least of my brethren, you've done it unto me, man.
Right.
That's how they feel about Christ.
Damn.
That brother who got shot 7 times in front of his kids, that's how they feel about Christ, man. Because if his kingdom was of this world, read again.
Then would my servants fight.
Right. Ain't nobody fighting for Christ except for the Isupk. Mm-hmm. We fighting in every black, Hispanic, any community on those corners. But the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, man. This fight that we fighting is not a physical fight, man. We're not trying to take over this government by physical means, man. Our fight is we're warring for the minds of our people, man.
Right.
You understand? By bringing out this truth, man, and not trying to bring out this truth as a Christian. You know what I'm saying? Who's a hypocrite, who talks it but doesn't live it, man. We fight by living what we teach, man.
That's right.
Christ said that if you teach and do my commandments, you'll be called great in the kingdom, man.
Yeah, right.
And part of doing it is showing brotherhood to your brother, man.
That's right.
So it's not to say that we don't have arts with each other, that we don't offend each other. We listen, we men. That's gonna happen. When you have mighty men in the same space, they're gonna bump into each other, man. They're gonna bump into each other. It's gonna happen.
Right.
But the Lord gave us a protocol, man. Matthew 18:15, man. You know what I'm saying? Go to that brother and to him alone. Don't go to this thing and start running your mouth first, man. Go to him and him alone and give him your grievance. Express your art, man. And if he hear you, then you gained your brother. But if he don't hear you, then there's a course to follow after that, man. Right. And you fake Israelites, man, you Christians don't know nothing about that, man.
That's
all you know about is once you have a situation with your brother or sister, you talk about them to somebody else, then you stop dealing with them and you say the Lord takes people out your life. You so Christian. You're not fighting for what Christ said.
Right.
Because if you was his servant, you would fight for him, man. But you don't fight, man. You succumb, you bow down, you bend over, little Nas X. You bend over and twerk on the devil's lap, man. Right. That's what you Christians do, man.
Right.
Nas X is just a Christian, man. He ain't no Satanist. Well, he ain't no say he's a Christian, man.
Damn right.
You understand? Cause Satan hate hypocrites too.
Right. Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? He just like showing that you is one. That's all. You understand? That's all. Respect him. Respect his office, man. You understand? Salaki, keep reading.
Okay. That I should not be delivered to the Jews.
Right, man. You understand? Keep reading.
But now is my kingdom not from him.
The Christ's kingdom don't come out of this, man. Out of this mess that you see in this oppressor's kingdom, man.
Right.
You understand? Christ's kingdom is within, man. Christ's kingdom is brotherhood first, man. Salaki.
No sweat. No sweat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What the mighty priest brought out was so heavy. You know what I'm saying? But like, long as the Isupk is here,
damn right.
Long as we're here, Israel will never forget. You know what I'm saying? That's the ultimate brotherhood, man. Israel will never forget how the so-called white man robbed, murdered, and raped our people, man. How they did our people, Native Americans, how they broke over 500 treaties, man. Right. They will never forget, as long as the Isupk here on the command General Hunter, man. They will never forget. And that's one thing. Like the scripture says, that the Most High don't forget. Now he got his prophets out here to make sure his people don't forget.
Right.
You understand? But that's all I gotta say, man. I'm about to. Go ahead.
If I could, how could we forget? We couldn't even forget if we wanted to, because we really love our people, and our oppressor gives us every reason to hate them and want to cleave to our people.
Right.
If you're real.
Right. If you're real.
Reminded every
damn
day.
Right.
Shot down every day.
Damn right. Damn right.
Damn right.
Man, you know what I'm saying? That's real talk, man. Because like the priest said, oppression make the wise man mad. If you see your people getting killed, you will still remember that what happened back then. Right. You know what I'm saying? You still had that anger. Right. But ain't nothing changed, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the scripture said, the Most High said, how long will you love simplicity?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's time to grow your loins as a man, be a warrior coming to Isupk, man, because you know what's going on. It's not right.
Damn right.
You know it, but the thing is, put away that lust, man. Put away that weed. Put away that cigarette. Right. Put away the whores, man.
Man, that's so like if I could.
Go ahead.
That's so heavy what he's saying, man, because you know what that is? Us getting involved in these whores, this weed, these Percocets, right. this walk, this activist,
right?
The lean. It's because we want to blind ourselves and numb ourselves to the pain of what the devil is doing to us, man. Of what the oppressor is doing to us, man.
Right.
We want to pull the blanket up over our eyes, man. So we got to smoke weed every day. We got to medicate ourselves because the pain is so heavy, man.
Right.
But because if we stop taking them drugs, if we stop sleeping with these whores and distracting ourselves,
right.
Then what are we gonna see? Our problems, man.
That's
and then
right.
we look at our problems and it's like, well, damn, who's the source of these problems? But you feel like the problem is so big, it's like, how do I fight it? Outside of me killing my brother because I'm angry and stressed out, or me selling drugs and trying to get ahead of my brother and feel better about myself. Right. Instead of you saying, you know what, man, let me link up with my brother, man. Let me lock arms with my brother and let's come up with a solution together do it together, man.
Yeah, right.
Understand? That's the kingdom of heaven, man. Right. That's brotherhood, man. Because if you stop doing all the things that he said, then you're gonna be faced and confronted with the reality of who your enemy is, man.
Damn.
Who is working against your nation and your people? But y'all don't want to face that, man. You understand? Salakia.
No, man, we preach bring out so heavy, you know what I'm saying? The whole thing, man, is understand what's going on, man, with your people. Show that brotherhood. Get into these classes, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop and come to the Isupk, man, where it all started from in 1969, man.
Damn right.
You know what I mean? Not the other breakout groups, man, because you're not gonna get the full nourishment you need, man.
Right.
You understand? Come get in the class on the community journey, Hunter, man, and see how your life turn out, man.
Damn
you know what I'm saying? Anybody else got something to say, man? We're gonna have the trooper bring out the announcement, man. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna end class after that.
Yeah, we handing the class over to Trooper Caucus with the security announcements.
That's right.
These are the Isupk security announcements. We have the Isupk start out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves to the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After the 6-month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and in Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Ma'ashara means tenth in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. The priest fund is a free will offering for priests. It's not mandatory. It's whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. We have the 52nd annual Passover coming up on April 24th. It can be found in Exodus chapter 12, verses 1 through 51. Leviticus chapter 23, verses 4 and 5. 1 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7 and 8. And 2 Chronicles chapter 30, verse 17. Remind Akim and Akwathian to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black. Boot, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And this concludes Isupk security announcements.
And with that, you know what I'm saying, we're going to say, you know what I'm saying, to all, you know what I mean, to everybody that was in the class, the water, you know what I'm saying, for y'all enduring with us. And we're going to give a courtesy salute to the brethren, Yahweh Bashim Yashar Brakathum, and to the sisters, Yahweh Shemal Atham Bashim Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying, y'all keep enduring, y'all keep fighting y'all demons, man, you understand? Right. The end is near, man, you know what I'm saying? The time is at hand, man. Our salvation is nearer than what we expected. If you know what I'm saying, if y'all paying attention, man, to what's going on, man, the Lord is shaking the pockets of the rich into the hands, you know what I'm saying, of his people, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? And if you go back and read Exodus, man, you know what I'm saying, that's what happened to the Lord's people right before we got delivered, man. So this is the time, man, to, you know what I mean, to fight your demons, man, to humble yourself before the Lord, man, you know what I'm saying, and seek the old ways. You understand? And you only gonna find that truth here in the Isupk, man. With the priests and prophets of the Lord, man, under Commander General Yohana, man. That's right. But with that, you know what I'm saying? Salakia, please. Okay, yeah, man. Shalom, Israel.
1 West, 125th Street. Look, y'all put your faith in presidents like they gon' change this country. Run the league and let y'all play cause y'all gon' make a money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come here on cargo slave ship. What the fuck he do for blacks in his administration? I'm waiting, patient like a saint. Black, Hispanic, Native, they hate your ass the same. Paint Christ in they image, paint you as a slave. God ain't all love, scriptures say he hate. African soul niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in the cell toilet connected to the sink. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We living bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lies sound promising. Prophecy, gift and the curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him, man, this shit is absurd. You should never love your enemy, that shit ain't gon' work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the UPK, taught me the art of warring. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville and I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shock on my life. I want to be a gangster like a child. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. UPK the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it ain't under your honor, Amy murdered by them and got a hug from your honor. That's the way out for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinated. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real priest bringing back black royalty. One West on my headpiece, ranking order. Can't let them trick me off the streets, I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ICE agents. I got the name change, it was life changing. My family thought it was a game. Put on all black, they said I was going through a phase. It's more of us in jail than it was slaves. Chose by the Lord, we could never be the same. Soon as they born, the wicked go astray. They left the truth, they wasn't with us anyway. Niggas weak, they just saying anything to be truthful. We don't want no cowards anyway. Look, coronavirus, that's a plague. You don't get too much sleep when you waking up the dead. First camp, I cut off all my dreads. I took an oath when that oil hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I never stick no fork in no pig. I was dead till I found out how to live. This brotherhood taught me how to be a man. I came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church. Came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church.
Shalom.